Hi guys and welcome back to Movies That Matter with the Viking. Yesterday was big news for DC fans. Jared Leto's Joker is confirmed to return as the Joker in Zack Schneider's Justice League. Unbelievable stuff. Everyone's excited for this. You know, people gave Jared Leto a lot of stick. He said he was the worst Joker of all time, a bad Joker and all that stuff. But he's going to finally get to have a new look at him. And under a different director, we might get to see more and things like that. So I'm happy for Jared Leto. I thought he was just completely butchered in Suicide Squad in 2016, and the parts of him that we got to see, I really did like. There's my goldfish and there's my cat. Not a great mix. Yeah, hopefully that doesn't go too bad. But yeah, he was butchered in 2016, and even he spoke about how much they cut out of the actual film, and I felt bad for him. And being a Joker fan, I wanted to see more of his Joker. I thought he should have been in Birds of Prey. He should have been in Suicide Squad 2 with James Gunn, but they have a little bit of beef as well. So, but he's coming back in Zack Schneider's Justice League. My dogs are barking now as well. This place is like a farm. I'm not Ace Ventura. Don't report me. So yeah, he's coming back, and I couldn't be more excited. And you're probably excited too. Now, even if you didn't like his Joker in 2016, you have to admit that his character wasn't really fleshed out that much where we could say, yeah, I got to see enough of him to really judge him. We didn't. We only got to see, 10 minutes? An extended cameo of the Joker. So, I don't know about you, but I'm happy, and I can't wait to see how he's going to be under the direction of Zack Schneider. But Twitter, of course, was going crazy over this news. I mean, it also confirmed that the film is going to be called Zack Schneider's Justice League. That's the name Zack Schneider wanted. That's the name that we all wanted because that's what he wants, and that's what it's going to be called. And I think that's fitting. That's the best name for the actual film. Now, for the guy who was the first to tweet #release the Schneider Cut, I never wanted the film to be called Justice League the Schneider Cut. It just doesn't seem like a proper title. And anyways, that's not what Zack wanted. He wanted Zack Schneider's Justice League. So that's finally happening. And yeah, so an interesting part was John Berg and Jeff Johns are coming back to be producers. It says in the article that they stood down because it's Zack Schneider's vision. I'd say they weren't allowed to get back onto that film because look, if they were producers, that's another credit to their name. That's probably a little bit more money. So they were probably ousted from that position. But the Hollywood Reporter broke this yesterday. Out of nowhere. Everyone was surprised. You know, you can tweet all the times you want to tweet about Jared Leto's Joker. You can say this is going to happen, that's going to happen. But we don't fully know until the Hollywood Reporter or one of the actors or Zack Schneider himself confirms these things, because we can't believe every little scoop, because then you'll get your hopes up and then you'll be disappointed when things don't happen. I've been through that enough times with the Schneider Cut in the last 2 years where people said, oh, it's going to be announced, and it wasn't, and people were disappointed, and you can see that on the timeline, and it really annoys people. So I'm glad when things actually are confirmed, we can then talk about them in a proper way. But what I want to talk about today is about the additional photography that's happening right now in LA. In that article from the Hollywood Reporter, it confirmed that Ben Affleck's Batman is a part of the additional photography. We also have Mira. Amber Heard looks like she's coming back to the DCU, and Grace Randolph confirmed that she will be in Aquaman 2, so she's not being pushed away from the DCU, especially with all her personal problems with Johnny Depp and the bad PR that brings on to movies and Warner Brothers in general. So she's coming back and she's doing additional photography, which I find very, very interesting. Is it more scenes with Jason Momoa? Is it supposed to set something up that was supposed to happen in the Aquaman solo film that didn't? I don't know, pretty interesting. And Ray Fisher's Cyborg is also a part of the additional photography, and Zack Schneider has said that he is the heart of this film, so we'll finally get to see Ray Fisher's real vision of this character and what he wanted to show us back in 2017, along with working in collaboration with Zack Schneider and Chris Terrio. So I could be more excited to see that for Ray Fisher, and I'm happy for Ray Fisher. This is finally happening for him. And also, as we know now, Jared Leto's Joker. Jared Leto posted this picture yesterday where he looks absolutely ripped. I don't know if it's a recent picture, but he has no beard, and I wonder if he cut his hair. He loves his long hair and his beard, so we might get to see a Joker bun, and I might get to shave and then look like Jared Leto's Joker. Maybe, we'll see. Okay, but also I want to talk about something interesting. Is I tweeted this last night, and I said Jared Leto's Joker was always part of the plan, and the reason I said that was, let's go back to Batman versus Superman. Okay, this image right here, haha, joke's on you, Batman. Ben Affleck's Batman is looking at the suit of his own bat suit. He walks away, he got the Robin suit there, and that is written on it. obviously by the Joker. The Joker is the one who killed Robin, which Zack Schneider has confirmed is Dick Grayson, not Jason Todd. That was a rewrite from Jeff Johns in Suicide Squad 2016, because if you look at the fine print, it says Harley Quinn is the one that killed Robin and killed Jason Todd. So that was Jeff Johns trying to change the lore of all that stuff. Also, if we look at Jared Leto's Joker, he was always part of the plan. And the reason I have this picture of Jared Leto is the teeth. We know that that grill is because Ben Affleck's Batman beat the Joker so badly that he knocked his teeth out from his mouth, and the Joker kind of got the grill and the damaged tattoo and the faced smile tattoo on his wrist as an FU towards Batman. So that was pretty cool. So it was always eyeing up to be some sort of feud between the two, or kind of showing us in brief that there's a history between the two. Now, if you go back to the nightmare sequence from Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice, if you look very, very closely on Batman's gun, there is a Joker card. You can see it right here, the Joker card. Where did my cat's trying to eat the fish? Oh, great. Anyways, get out of there, Miwa. Yeah, my cat's called Miwa after a Japanese pop singer. Yeah. So that always made me wonder, did he get the guns from the Joker? Because Zack Schneider told us before that in the future, where the world has gone to shit and Darkseid has taken over and Superman is bad, Batman is working with Deathstroke and he's working with the Joker. And there is my cat. Now, there you go. Okay, and they are trying to beat Darkseid and Superman, and they need an army, they need weapons, and I'm wondering if Jared Leto's Joker is the one who provides those weapons to Deathstroke and Batman. That would be very interesting to see the three of them work together in the future, and maybe that might be where Jared Leto's Joker comes in to Justice League, Zack Schneider's Justice League, maybe in the nightmare sequence, maybe it's not a modern day scene, maybe it's in the future. That's going to be pretty cool if that's the case. And also, if we go back to DC fandom, the trailer that Zack Schneider dropped, if you look very closely, we all found a little bit after, a Joker card flies by. Now that makes me think, was that scene just created in the last while by Zack Schneider and his VFX crew, or was that a scene that was supposed to be in the original 2017 version? The reason I think it's new is because it doesn't look fully finished. If you look at Aquaman's trident, it's Wonder Woman's shield there, and also Joker's card, they look like they're just put into it. They don't look like that they are like, they don't look organic in the picture. They look like they're just put in there. Okay, also, so that's the reason that I think that Jared Leto's Joker was always part of the plan, because of those little hints, those little Easter eggs throughout Suicide Squad, the trailers, Batman vs Superman, and now Zack Schneider's Justice League. If you're bringing Jared Leto's Joker into this, is Zack Schneider trying to complete his complete story arc in one film in the 4 episodes, or is he teasing stuff that's to come, Justice League 2 or a Batfleck series or film? All very interesting and all very exciting. Now, from the article, we know that Amber Heard's coming back, which is pretty good. I like her Mira. I thought it was okay in Aquaman, and I wouldn't like her to be replaced by another actress. I just think it would look weird and stuff like that. Also, I want to go to this tweet here. I said there's so much story to be told, and there is. Love this image of Jared Leto's Joker where he is basically sad. We never got to see it in Suicide Squad, but there's so much history between these characters. Ben Affleck's Batman, going through an internal struggle in Batman vs Superman, the death of Robin, the death of his parents, this alien causing destruction on Earth, and also, where does Deathstroke come into play? Have these two faced off before? The Ben Affleck Batman script was supposed to involve these two a lot, maybe even a big showdown, and there's a real post-credit scene for Zack Schneider's Justice League that we didn't see. The one in 2017 was a Josh Whedon reshoot. Yes, it was. So is there an epic fight, or a tease for an epic fight between them two? Because remember, Ben Affleck's Batman was supposed to come out after Justice League. It was supposed to come out. So I wonder, was that teasing them two fighting each other in the solo Batman film? Maybe. So there's so much history to be told. The Robin suit, Jared Leto's Joker, Deathstroke, and Batman. Is this going to be explored a lot in Zack Schneider's Justice League with the addition of photography, or is this going to be teasing up stuff that could happen in the Batfleck series or the Batfleck film on HBO Max? I'd like to think if Zack Schneider's Justice League is a success, is a huge success, and Ben Affleck sees the want for his Batman, and the Flash is a success, then he'll come back and we'll get those things on HBO Max, which would be unbelievable. It really would. It really, really would. Now I want to talk about something else. Grace Randolph said that Ryan Reynolds as Green Lantern is still a possibility, and she expects an announcement soon. Now, is this Ryan Reynolds appearing in Zack Schneider's Justice League with the additional photography along with Jared Leto? Or is Ryan Reynolds going to be announced for the Green Lantern solo film? Or is he going to be announced for the Green Lantern Corps TV show that's supposed to come to HBO Max? Very, very interesting. There's a rumor that went out there last week or 2 weeks ago that Ryan Reynolds had signed the biggest contract of comic book movie history or something like that, for 10 movies or something like that, to appear in all MCU movies, and he would be Deadpool, and that's the deal that they wanted to do. I didn't fully believe it because it didn't come from, say, Hollywood Reporter or stuff like that. It's just a rumor at this stage. But is Ryan Reynolds going to come back as Green Lantern? Now, people have been talking about it since May that he was coming back. You had Grace Randolph who teased it. Garza, Real Anarchy, he said it as well. People called him crazy. I even made a prediction list of what I thought would happen in the future of the DCEU going forward. These were my predictions. Ryan Reynolds would return as Green Lantern. The reason I said that was because I just had a feeling, because anything, with the announcement of Zack Schneider's Justice League, anything is possible. Anything is possible. People said Ben Affleck would never come back. He is coming back for Zack Schneider's Justice League. He's shooting additional photography right now. So with Grace saying it, and with other people talking about it, and with Ryan Reynolds referencing the Schneider Cut that year and talking about it on Twitter, I thought there was a possibility, because I never thought that he would be brought into the MCU as Deadpool in the rated R capacity. And I don't think a PG Deadpool would really work and be that successful as the rated R one, because we've had 2 successful films to base that off. We've had a PG-13 one with Deadpool, which was butchered with the old Wolverine one, and that wasn't received so well. One of my predictions back in May was Jared Leto will appear in Zack Schneider's Justice League, and he is. I also said Supergirl cliffhanger in Zack Schneider's Justice League. These are the reason I had these kind of predictions was because Zack Schneider had brought upon the cliffhanger thing to HBO Max and the series, so he could still have a Supergirl reference in there. He could, and I'm still going with that as a possibility for Zack Schneider's Justice League. I said Suicide Squad will release before Zack Schneider's Justice League. I want to change that. I don't think Zack Schneider's Justice League will happen. Well, it will happen, of course, but I don't think Suicide Squad's going to come out before. I think it will come out after it. That's what I want to change there. Zack Schneider's Justice League won't be Ben's last outing. Got that right. Black Adam v Superman movie. I think that's going to happen as well. That's a huge possibility. I don't know if it's going to happen in Black Adam 1, but that's definitely going to happen down the line. The Rock versus Superman. That's going to be a huge marketing campaign and a missed opportunity if they don't do it. HBO Max movie Cyborg with Zack Schneider. Now, I don't necessarily think Zack Schneider will direct this, but I think he will be hands-on working with the character with Ray Fisher and whoever the director is as a producer. Those are the predictions I made in May, and a lot of them already happened, and a lot of them are a possibility at this stage. But guys, I want to hear your thoughts. Jared Leto's Joker is coming back to play the Joker in Zack Schneider's Justice League, and I can be more happy we get to see more of his character. Ben Affleck's Batman, Mira, Cyborg, Joker are all shooting additional photography right now in LA with Zack Schneider. And who else is going to appear? I don't think Henry Cavill will. I think probably he has all the scenes shot. Will Gal come back? I don't know. It depends what Zack wants to do. We know that Martian Manhunter will make an appearance in Zack Schneider's Justice League. And also, will he get a physical person to play Green Lantern instead of a CGI thing or something like that? Will Ryan Reynolds be announced, or will someone else be chosen to play Green Lantern in Zack Schneider's Justice League? I absolutely can't wait. There's so much story to be told, and Joker was always part of Zack Schneider's plan. Guys, let me know what you think of all this stuff. Give a like, comment, subscribe. Come follow me on Twitter at MovieBuff100. Come follow me on Instagram at Movies That Matter. The Viking. I want to hear your thoughts. Don't be afraid to DM me, tag me in this stuff. I want to hear, and I'm going to go before my dogs absolutely roar. Jared Leto's Joker.